and welcome to the Wealthy Stylist. This is Bob Parent. Have you ever thought about why some stylists are making $40,000 to $60,000 a year and some that are making over $100,000? Well, basically, that's not due to the talent, that's due to knowledge. And knowledge is how you really build your business. So the question is, how do you build your business? Where do you start? Well, from that, I've developed a program that'll help you. But you need to figure out the knowledge of where you're at. And that's where the Booth Renters Business and Financial Assessment Survey comes in. There's a total of 56 questions, and it may seem like a lot, and it is, but ultimately we're going to break this down into segments. And we're going to look at one segment at a time. So one thing that I have found that a lot of people are concerned about, booth renters, is about their taxes, compliance, things of that nature. So that's what we're going to address as we go through that. So with that, you're going to go score yourself on that, and you can go to that with at school.com and go to the Wealthy Stylist, sign in, and this is all for free. This is to help figure out where you're at and where to go from there. So once you kind of go through the first part and you can kind of look at the questions here, you're just going to look down here and you can score yourself. Real simple. And it's going to give you a score right there. And then you go into the scoring summary. And it's going to say, okay, what kind of priority is tax strategy and compliance? Well, the way that I answered these questions on this is, hey, is it possible 25, but I got a 9. So, that needs priority. You need to address that as quickly as possible to figure out what it's going. So then how do you actually get there? That's great, and so you can kind of figure out where you're good and where you need some help. And this is something you can use, you can download, you can keep it, you can go back and rescore yourself, because ultimately you want to address the things that are priorities 1 and 2 that you got low scores with, at least get all of them to a 3. And then from there, then build it. And this is just a process. It's not going to happen in a day or a week or a month. It's just a process that you're going to get it to. And so I did a step-by-step process that you can do. You just go to school and you go to the Wealthy Stylist, and you're going to come to this page. And then you're going to see about you log in, it's free to join, and then you just go to classrooms. And then you'll see this right here, start here. And then you go down and then you'll click the assessment. It's a free download. So that's where you'll start. And then from there, you'll see that I have several different courses, and each of those segments that are in here have a corresponding program here to go over with. So you look at taxes here, you got taxes there. So you go down, all of them go through there, and each of them is going to have some information that you can go through and some resources for that. Tracking progress, things of that nature, tools that you're going to have on that, where do you go? Where do you start? How do you do this stuff? How do you do the quarterly taxes? What does that look like? Things of that nature. Again, this is all free for you. Then from that, we're going to have twice a month on the first and third Mondays of every month from starting at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That way the people on the East Coast can get in at 11 o'clock, and people on the West Coast, it'll be 8 o'clock for you. So that way it'll be a community. It'll be roughly about an hour, hour and a half to do that. And then from there, you can be able to ask questions. We'll have guests, things of that nature, things that'll help you. And I'm going to ask for your input to say, hey, here's what's going to be interesting to me. So we'll go over these things like the tax planning. So we'll have like the next meeting, we'll go over the tax planning. So the things you have questions about. Reach out to me, say, hey, Bob, I'm interested in this. I'm interested in that. I'd like to know more about this, that, and the other thing. That's what I'm here for. Now, a little bit about myself is I'm part of the Winston-Salem Barber School, which is one of the country's oldest barber schools, started in 1935, and actually one of the largest barber schools in the country. So I'm very familiar with when you went to get your stylist license, whether it's a beautician, an esthetician, a barber, whatever it may be, they taught you all about the skills that you need with regards to actual cutting hair or doing nails and things of that nature, but actually not how to run a business. And that's what I'm here for, is to how to you run a business to be successful. So that is what I'm here. I'm not here to do how to do a tight weave or how to do color. That's not my process. I've also run several different multi-million-dollar businesses, from zero to obviously multi-million-dollar businesses. And at this point, I just want to help you. That is my biggest kick in life, is just, helping people get to where they want to go, where you want to go. So again, I've left a link so you can get to the Wealthy Stylist right here. Just go to the community, go to the Wealthy Stylist. You'll log in, then you can go to classrooms. You can learn more about me, what I do, things of that nature. So that's what we're going to do. So for the first 250 people that join are going to be totally free. So, and I'm going to be helping you. So please reach out, go ahead and join, and let me know what else I can do for you. Listen, have a splendid day, and I'll talk with you later. Again, welcome to the Wealthy Stylist, and I look forward to having you get to where you want to be.